You on, baby?
Bro, yo, what's going on? Welcome back. It's been a little break that we had. Tonight's show, we got somebody in the West spot, special invited guest. You know, he was a part of the commission championship team of the R&B battle in 2020 with myself, Cass, and your boy Mike Nice. Introducing in the West spot, we got the fourth member of the commission, my man Kenny Rowe, aka Rovid19, aka Roeskino, aka that bar in the background is looking official right now. I'm trying to tell you. Welcome.
What's going on? Peace.
You gonna welcome him to the show? You gonna tell him what the show is?
Salute, man.
Still waiting for the title.
What I want to do is I want to formally introduce him. So he knows myself, he knows Cass, he knows, but he wrote this. That's Steph right there. Steph is the hardest critic that you ever had in the comments on all the battles we had. He was there. You know Steph. We got my man Dion right there. Diondeezy. We got my man over there with the hat on. That's G Gorgeous.
You got some nerve wearing a Steelers jersey after this weekend.
Huh?
You to take that shit off.
Who got a Steelers jersey on?
That's Baltimore. He got Baltimore, right?
Oh, my bad.
On, man.
My bad. Well, you be taking that shit off soon.
Last but not least, we got my man gabbedon, man.
Yo.
Hey, yo, peace, fellas, peace.
Yo, the name of the show is called MaTuRe. Why every time, like, they come down? I don't get it. All right, the name of the show is MaTuRe EjAcuLaTioN. You know, weird name, but I love it. And today's we switch around hosts, bro. So you know, some days Mike hosts, some days we got my brother Cass hosting. Today I'm going to take a crack at it, and you know, we just going to have some brotherly love, just maybe some heated conversations, and maybe we won't. But when they heated, they good. You understand what I'm saying? But today I want to touch on a few topics.
Yo, you gotta talk about what you sipping on.
What we sipping, bro?
Doing the sip. Yeah, I've been really sipping. What we sipping on? First of all, Rose, since you the guest, what you drinking on over there?
Oh man, I got some my man Mike Nice, he has some whiskey, so I say, you know, I'm gonna rock with the whiskey today. So I got some misunderstood, some ginger spice.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't never had it or heard about it.
That look like something out of my man bottom shelf.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
Nah, get some of this though. I'm telling you, I wouldn't even steer y'all wrong.
I'm about to write that down. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of it again?
It's called
in the crates.
Misunderstood ginger whiskey. Ginger spice whiskey.
Ginger spice.
Right. It doesn't sound like an album.
Was she a Spice Girl? Wasn't Ginger Spice a Spice Girl?
Right.
Yo, I was gonna do the hen rock, but they've been telling me, you know, joints is false out here. It's fake. Joints with the black on the back.
Got the Fugazi Patrick Swayze Henny going.
R.I.P.
Oh man, yeah, we can't do that.
Yo. So Mike Nice, what you sipping on, my brother?
Yeah, you know, as always, I got my peanut butter whiskey as Ro, mentioned. You know what I'm saying? I gotta re-up on the bottles, so I'm gonna kill it while we talk tonight. But I got that peanut butter whiskey on deck.
Nice. Peanut butter whiskey. We got a lot of dark. Since I know y'all in that dark area, this is not about skin tone. This is about liquor. So the other dark liquor drinking brother we got my man Gift the Gab. What you drinking on, Gift the Gab?
You know I keep it dark. I keep it dark in the winter, light in the summer. I'm drinking that bamboo tonight.
Oh, that bamboo! I've been looking for that.
You know what I'm saying? Remind me of the X. You know what I'm saying? Where we from? So I'm drinking some of that dark. I'm mixing it with some of this. I'm doubling up.
Oh.
So that, keeping
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, that TJ's keeping it good and healthy and dark.
All right, so we what I want to do is, since y'all been doing all that rough, hard liquor, we got to calm it down. And I know the only way to calm it down is to go to my man G Gorgeous. G Gorgeous, please tell the people what you're drinking.
My brother, what it do? You know I'm a liver lover.
Thank you.
I'm drinking some Dr. Lucen Riesling. You know what I'm saying? It's Wednesday night, something real light.
Apple cider?
Basically. Basically.
Did you say apple cider?
Sparkling.
Yo, Steph, you nuts, man.
Yo, Cass, baby, what you got in the cup? What you got in the cup?
Yo, you know, great minds think alike, man. I got that Riesling. I got that Riesling too, man. So
there we go. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah,
Mike, I want you to know the relationship is over. Greg kicked you to the curb. It's him and Cass now, man. You got a new best friend. I see the connection.
They already talked before we started.
like it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday night, man.
Oh, man.
What's that mean?
Yo.
Right.
Deeply, man. What you sipping on besides puffing the Magic Dragon, my brother?
I'm gonna bring it back to the dark side.
Oh,
shout out
shit.
to my fellow whiskey lovers. That's what we doing. Little Hudson whiskey. Yes.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
That
seemed like some homegrown shit right there. Joyce said Hudson whiskey, New York.
Right.
The bottle alone.
Keeping it local.
Yeah.
Right now, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yo, last but not least, my man with the hair grease in his beard and all that, bottom shelf like no one else. What you got, Steph?
Laid back. Sipping on gin and juice. This is what your
My
uncle
man took
that
it back.
Fire, that blue magic. That blue magic.
What?
Gin and
Bombay?
juice, baby.
Biatch.
My man took it back.
Represent for my corner store junkies. My bodega hangout brothers.
I know.
Some of that blue magic, gin and juice.
Yo, Steph, when I tell you, I want the people to know this is not a gimmick. This is who you are, and you need what you say. You need, my brother.
Yo,
Stay in shape.
I think people who used to drink that Bombay don't drink Bombay no more, bro.
The people that used to drink Bombay, they went to heaven. Straight to heaven. Go straight to heaven.
Steph drinks everything that he started out as a teenager drinking, that you know the shit niggas couldn't afford. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna stay true to myself.
This is some
I don't
expensive
care what kind of money I make.
Yo, Reem, when I had the liquor store, we used to have samples. Steph looked like the dude you called to come try everything.
All that.
Steph taking all of the nips out the bowl, and get on the train with that shit. He like,
You try anything, man.
He be like, yo, Greg, what, man? Let me get what you got today, Greg? He don't even say the usual. He like, what you got up in there today?
Yeah, let's give it to me.
Man, let me get that shit. Yo, right here, you know me, I'm Tito Puente all day, man. I'm keeping it light because ever since that Henny shit, I've been upset. So, Cash, just so you know, you fucked up my 2020, the ending, because I bought a big-ass $80 bottle of Henny, and the shit had the black barcode on it.
Nigga good, he went and got that penny Henny. He had that penny Henny.
You gotta get privilege. You gotta get privilege and better, man.
I have lost the privilege to buy Hennessy ever since then. I'm done.
I got something for you, Reem. It's just like Henny. I'm gonna send it to you.
No. Avoid all drinks that start with just like. No.
Yeah.
That's not a good indicator. No.
Yeah, avoid all drinks from bottom shelf Steph.
Yo, Steph, I'll take any liquor from you, man. I'm gonna have more kids than Greg. I ain't messing with you. But when I'm divorced on top of it, the way that shit gonna have a nigga feel.
Oh, really?
Yo, man, but yo,
They be making Greg.
speaking of relationships, I think I want to segue into this. So this week, right, it's been one of the hot topics, and I really want to get y'all opinion on this one. I'm just gonna say two words: Lori Harvey.
Oh, shite.
And Lori Harvey she's 24 years old, right? And she is probably on her 7th industry due. If there's two questions I want to ask to this. Is Michael B. Jordan, because Michael B. Jordan in my eyes, he's not the Black Panther, but he's like the Black Panther's vice president you know what I mean? Because you got all the other dudes she was messing with, they was, rappers and hood dudes, but Michael B. Jordan is like the equivalent to Ciara going with Russell Wilson at this moment.
You stole it right from go ahead. Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
My question is Michael B. Jordan saving the hoe? is my question to y'all. That's question number one. Question number two is, we all know that whoever we date has a past. But if that past was to come to surface, right, like Lori's, would we have an issue with it? Would we have an issue with that person's past being like, you know, put out there, like so many people knowing about it or whatever? But let's stick with the first one. Do you think Michael B. Jordan is saving a hoe because Lori Harvey has dated so many men in the industry?
Yeah, but I guess I want to start off with that, Reem. Like, why is it when a woman date mad nigga, she's a hoe, son? A nigga do it is he's the man. Like, oh, that nigga's the man. Like, you feel me? If Michael B. Jordan had 7 joints in Hollywood, we'd be like, yo, that nigga's the man. We all think Derek Jeter's the man. Derek Jeter got married when he's 40, had kids, but he was fucking the whole New York. Bad joints too. And he's the man, the king of New York. But why is it that, you know, we look at it as a woman, you know, or dude saving a hoe, you know what I'm saying? Like, why we consider her that way, you know what I'm saying?
Well, unfortunately, we live in a world where there's double standards exist, right? And the thing is, would her past be a problem if she wasn't on Front Street, if it wasn't publicized? You know, is she, because technically she's just dating, right? She's meeting men, she's dating them, she's trying them out. But everybody's saying like, yo, like, damn, Lori Harvey's getting passed around. She's getting passed around. My thing is, I don't think it's smart for her to date industry dudes, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, it does look like you're at a job and you're dating a bunch of your coworkers. But
I mean, she comes from a certain. I mean, she's the daughter of Steve Harvey, right? She's used to being at a certain level. First of all, I want to be invited to her TED Talk because whatever like intelligence that she's dropping has got to be like amazing. Number one. Number two, like, yeah, I mean, she's used to dating on that kind of level. Like, can you imagine her with, like, I don't know, the head of maintenance for the Bronx? Like, no, like, you know what I mean? She's used to New York City. Yeah, she's used to dating on a certain level, and I believe, like, to MC's point, man, like we you know, you got to kiss a lot of frogs, right? So she's kissed a lot of frogs. We just know who the frogs are. Like, we know all of her frogs that she's kissed leading up to her prince. And the Sierra thing, like, yeah, Sierra had to go through Future and all kinds of before she got to her prince. It's the same thing. And that double standard is wicked, man, because it's like, yeah, who knows how many frogs, you know, Michael B was kissing before he got to Lori Harvey. So,
yeah. I agree.
Bull frogs.
Well, the thing that concerns me, I don't know if he's saving a hoe or not. That's not for me to say. But couple of things that concern me. Thing number one is she dated Justin and then Puffy.
Oh well, yeah, there's that.
That's first of all, that alone is throwing me off. Now,
yo, I think
allegedly.
I was gonna say it is alleged because I heard it was a cover up.
Oh yeah, it had to be the cover up. Man.
I heard it was a cover up.
Now the second thing is Michael B. Jordan can't take her to an industry party. Because he gonna have her on an arm and walk past about 10 dudes that done smash. How do you pull that off?
Sound like
okay.
He's
Michael B. Jordan, he could do that.
Sound like she's for the streets or the industry to me. Sound like she's for the street.
Like Future said, she belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets or the industry.
Wow.
As a man, you gotta be secure in what you're building with the person you with. Meaning whether her past is known or not. If that's your joint, that's your joint. Everybody in this joint right here done mess with somebody who got a pass. Now, you may not know it, but I guarantee you done walk past a couple niggas that hit too. They just ain't said nothing. That's what life is about. So if Michael's secure,
I might have said this one time before on the show. Unless you got your girl, wife, or whatever, unless you was like high school sweethearts, or, you know, you got as a virgin, I tell you like this, and everybody's wife was somebody hoe at some point in time. Okay? Right. So, and I'm not saying hoe in the regards of being in the streets, but I'm talking about when you get to her and she know how to do things right, that's because she was whether she was somebody personal hoe or if she was somebody in the streets. But that's you know, that's just a different thing depending on who it is. But everybody's wife is somebody hoe. So,
but I want to touch back on what Greg said though.
But wait, let's get the West spot. Let's
hold on. I want to touch what Greg said because he mentioned something good. Greg mentioned that you bring the lady to the industry party, and it's a difference when you know you don't know. You know what I mean? You bring your my regular girl, my regular asses in the party. We don't know, like Steph said. But Greg is right. This is a different scenario. You bring your lady to this industry party, and you just dapped up 5 dudes, and those 5 dudes literally had
had their dick in her face.
But
let's not do this again. Here we go.
They done have the conversation. You know they have the conversation. Before they go to the party, on their way to the party, she said, babe, these are the people that I mess with, and they're going to be there tonight. Okay. And then you enter, and you already know what it is.
All right, go ahead, Dion, go ahead.
Do they even care though? Like these industry parties,
Don't give a
everybody, like everybody's hand is stamped. Everybody knows who's been with who's done who. Like yo, at a certain point, that they don't care. Like they know.
Yeah,
they know.
West spot, aka Robert. We want your thoughts on this one, brother.
Man, listen. Once you get to that certain status, it's a small community. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, they already flowed through somebody that the next person had already, ran through. So for Lori Harvey, right, in that type of status, even though I don't know what her income is, right, besides her father, right?
That family feud money.
When she's somebody in that type of status, she's going to be in the forefront. She's going to be in the limelight. So everybody already going to know her information regardless. You know what I'm saying? So if she goes to the party and mad people, done ran through her, whatever. Listen, they found love. Like, they share each other anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just the difference is when that person is gonna stop and say, listen, I'd already found my match. This is who I'm gonna settle down with. I can think about all the other celebrities. Look at your man, Tristan Thompson. How many dudes done ran through what's her name?
Chloe
Kardashian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, look at Kim. Look at Kim.
Kim Kardashian, yeah.
That was right. That's a better Kardashian to compare that to.
Dap up Reggie Bush and everybody else.
Yeah, that's even worse.
AG, give the gab. Talk to me, baby.
I like what Rose said, yo. They found love. He said, you know what I'm saying? They found love, and whenever that like it's like whenever that musical chair joint, you know what I'm saying? Musical chairs, boom, boom, you out. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's out is out, and then the next one you keep playing until there's only 2 left. And when you found love,
probably jealous of him too. They'd be like, damn, I know how good that was.
Hey, Ro, the only thing that concerns me, we talk about someone that's 24, right?
Right.
And she got bodies, bro. At 24, I don't think she stays a year with anyone.
But again, bro, like
come on.
a dude.
Wait, hold on. We don't really know.
We don't know if she slept with them.
Right.
We don't know that.
I want to address what Mike about to say because I know what you about to say. Go ahead, Mike. But I want to tell you something about that.
How you gonna address him and then give him the platform to say what he gotta say?
They connect.
Because I know what Mike is about to say. He about to talk about the double standard.
Double standard, right? You know he is, right?
Oh, we talking about. So we looking at Shorty being 24, girl being 24, a dude at 24 who had 40 joints. Why is he the man?
I'm gonna tell you why. I told you why. And now I'm gonna tell you why.
I knew he was gonna ask that. Now I'm gonna give you the answer. So let me ask you something. If you come to a door where no key works, right? No key works for that door or for that lock. You got a shit lock. You know what I mean? That's what we call a shit lock. All right. But if you got a key that could open all doors, that's a master key. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We waiting for the punchline. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get punched in the face right now.
Continue.
That's what you call it.
It makes sense.
That's why men, we can get away with it. Okay, we insert the key, and if you got the key to open up any door, That's the key.
Oh, key is metaphor for penis.
Yeah.
Oh.
So any key that can open up any lock is a master key.
Oh, Kevin Hart did say you put the key in the ignition there, you lock that one. Okay.
Yeah, wait, but how does that address the double standard though, Kaz? I'm still trying to get
I'm lost. I'm sorry.
Right.
Bring it back, Kaz. Bring it back.
But any lock that could be opened by any key is a shit lock.
So what are you saying? You saying
Yeah, that's
So block home.
Right. So
That's
bring it
Let
back.
him finish, please. Because I'm trying to get it.
I'm saying that's why the double standard is there, because women can't do that. Women can't do what we do.
They don't have a key.
I'm going to explain why
They don't
I feel
They locked out. They locked out.
Here's my logic on the double
but I don't know. But see, when you talk about a female, you talk about the key and the lock and all that. Only a certain key matches a lock. So
Now,
I really don't get what, you know what I'm saying, like what
we
you're
get
saying.
away
Like,
from the key and lock theory right now because
Nobody understands what Kaz is saying right
yeah,
now.
I don't understand that, man.
First of all,
Go to the locksmith and you get the right key, and then you put it in the
Yo, just break that shit, man.
First of all, Ro, I want to say, whatever room you in that house, the acoustics are amazing. I love the echo.
Yes, yeah. I noticed
love
that.
that echo.
the bottles. It's the bottles.
For that, bad
So
boy.
we can't have you on the next show because your acoustics is killing ours. But
It's the bottles.
the way this is how I try to justify double standards. When I met my wife, we talked about it, right? Like
she married a hoe.
That, listen, you know what I mean? So I asked her, I said, look, if we're
You a Muslim now.
I said, we're in New York, right? You're standing at the train station and a young, attractive man comes up to an attractive woman, and was like, hey, how you doing? Like, yo, what's up? You want to go home with me tonight? The chances of her feeling disrespected and wanting to smack the shit out of him are high. But if that same attractive woman goes to that man and says, like, man, baby, you look good. You want to go home with me right now? That the chances of him saying hell yeah are the same, are high as well. So basically, women, what they possess and getting in between, getting in the lock, like Cass says. All right, we're gonna stop using the key and lock.
I don't want it if it's that easy.
Having sex with a woman, believe it or not, is more challenging than a woman having sex with a man. So that's why
that narrative has changed.
So
that is not the narrative anymore, bro.
So are y'all saying women can't be hoes? Are y'all saying like
they could be
hoes.
Women can't be hoes?
I believe they can. I'm not saying they can't. I believe they can because at the end of the day,
hoes.
that was the transition. Are you willing to? Do you care if you found out that your lady was a hoe in the past?
If she found love with me, then yeah.
That's it.
But are you saying that? Are you saying that a man? Are you saying a man can't be a hoe?
I believe both could be hoes.
Okay.
Thank you. Who among you?
Case closed. Done.
No,
but
we figured it out.
No, wait. Who among you would turn down Lori Harvey and say, "No, you were a hoe. I can't be with you"? None of y'all would do that.
I'm gonna look
None
and
of y'all
see
would do that.
if my key
None of
fits.
y'all.
Maybe if my key fits.
Listen, the thing is, but the double standard is one is gonna be condemned and the other one is gonna be praised.
Yo, Mike, really quick, in retrospect, Mike, what you're saying is correct. Like, it is a double standard and it's not fair. Honestly, it's not. Because just as much we have free will to be who we want and nobody says anything, I think a woman should have the same choice.
You have daughters and you have daughters, you have sons, right?
Right.
Your eldest son or your youngest comes to you and be like, Dad, but your daughter, you killing every nigga that falls.
Yeah, and it's not.
I'm not.
It's not fair.
Why wouldn't you, Steph?
Because that's life, man. That is literally life. When I cut that cord in the emergency room, I knew somebody's gonna fuck her, somebody's gonna marry her, she's gonna leave for school. All the realities that we run from, I came to grip with that night. I know that that's gonna happen. Just don't, if she gets hurt, meaning hurt her emotionally. She get dick. What the fuck is part of life?
I agree with
you.
Steph.
Yeah, but it's not just dick. We're talking about
we ain't talking about heartbreak.
We're talking about multiple dicks, like dicks.
Oh, well, hey, listen, she just gotta figure it out.
Dicks on Saturday,
it out
dicks
the same
on
way.
Sunday,
He's right.
I think on Tuesday.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think on Thursday.
Steph is being real.
Yo, as long as you ain't fucking gotten here, don't do that shit in here.
Exactly.
Be a hoe out there.
You do your best to try to raise her, you know what I'm saying, as a godly woman and all that, but eventually when she gets older, she's gonna try to find her own way. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna do whatever she wanna do. With Lori Harvey, like, come on, what's his name? Her father, right? Steve Harvey.
Last name.
Right.
Yeah, so anyway, you know, he got other sets of daughters, you know, twin daughters at a prestigious HBCU. He got this one here. I'm sure he
no more, nigga. They graduated 20 years ago.
But still, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is I'm sure he try to you know, teach him like standards. You know what I'm saying? Teach him how to walk as a woman. But he wasn't home.
And wait, let's not assume she didn't have standards.
He was at home.
Mike,
he didn't even raise them motherfuckers.
Mike.
He cheated on his baby mother too, right? He cheated on his wife too, right?
Sure did.
He still got standards. He just likes to date. Like,
let's talk about something else. Marry the hoe if she make you happy. Marry the hoe.
We can do a lot for this group and come across really progressive if we can destroy the double standard. Double standard right here and now. It is what it is.
She's doing what she do, and that's it. It ain't nothing different.
Yes.
It ain't nothing different to what any other person in the limelight is doing.
Majority of this group is okay with saying that there's a double standard and it's not fair, and men can be hoes and women can be hoes too.
Every wedding I go to, I see two hoes getting married.
All right, let's move forward.
We gotta act like double standards ain't a part of life. It is.
All right,
it's a part of life. It's not fair. It's a part of life.
Facts.
We're trying to change the narrative, God willing, hopefully in the next generation.
Yep.
All right, so on to the next topic. Speaking of hoes.
Let's get to the point.
Yo, Mike, play that song. Bust it. Bust it. Yeah. Speaking of hoes and double standards, right? Bust it. I'm glad Steph touched on it earlier, and like he said, we still gonna talk about it. I want to get your guys' thoughts on the Bust It challenge. Me, personally, I'm gonna set it off. I find it entertaining. I find these challenges in this day and age, they're entertaining, they're fun. There's something new to the game that we didn't have before. So to see some of these challenges, they're kind of crazy. The Bust It challenge, I feel, one, it helps certain young these artists. As a young artist that's coming up in the game, it helps bring their music to the light. So to see that a young artist can get their music brought to the light with a challenge, I support it. You know what I mean? And I don't think that it degrades women, but that's my opinion. I would like to hear y'all opinion on this challenge.
So hold on, wait real quick. This is the man who has, it's not insecurities, it's what you say, it's my preference.
Right.
It's my preference. You're telling me you're okay with the woman upstairs doing the Bust It challenge?
It's tastefully, yes. Because it's not a tasteless challenge.
Tastefully.
No, it's not. Everybody, you got people with pants on, women with pants on, and they're bending down. I've seen a couple where the guy's in the background and he's just laughing about it because his wife is in the background. I mean, his wife is doing it. She has a nice outfit. The Bust It challenge isn't about showing your ass. It's about a woman showing herself how they look in the home, and then they transition to like, wow, I could put on a nice outfit and really look well.
Everyone I've seen was about ass.
You ain't, Greg, I know you probably took a two and threw the phone away. I know you, Greg. Greg was like, oh, this is disgusting. These hoes is, disrespectful.
Yeah, let me tell you
something. So Reem, I'd ask this on the show today. I'd ask, like, what are the opinions on men of their women doing the Bust It challenge? And it all comes down to, like, security. Like, if you think your woman is bad, like, go ahead. Get on the gram. Like, that's my ass. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, the majority of the feedback that I got was that, like, yo, I'm okay with my lady being on the gram doing the Bust It challenge because that's me. That's mine right there. So they cool with it. And to your point earlier, like, it's a great vehicle to, like, really, like, take an artist to the next level. A lot of artists, you know, over the past couple of years have had their viral moment and became stars off their viral moment off TikTok. So it works. And as long as, like, you secure in, like, your situation, you know, guys are cool with it. I've seen women do it with their daughters. Like, I think it's cool as shit.
Dion, when I see it, I don't even hear the music, to be honest with you. I was letting you know right now.
So
it could be on mute as long as you say it's on mute when G does.
Here's where I got a problem with it. All right, so, and I think we and I'm gonna get to, you know, us as a people. Okay, I understand the one artist being promoted and all that, but we gotta understand the big picture of this, the big picture of things. And I just don't think, I mean, certain like these challenges, they're really not challenges. You're really not doing nothing but fucking dropping your ass and shaking your ass in front of the camera. There's another thing where you call a digital footprint. So everything you put on the internet is never coming off. Okay, and I just think as a people, we got to a point where we are just desensitized to all that, and everything is about a like, everything is about a challenge. But I don't participate, or I don't support whole culture. You sitting there doing that for the gram. I'm just not a fan of it. That's just
Rover-19. I want to get our West Spot guest. Well, I guess we should have mentioned West Spot while talking about the BUSSIT, right?
Hey, yo,
our special guest with this topic. You our special guest. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, I really don't be in tune with that shit, man. Like I can't relate, but I'm looking at it.
You relate? You can relate. I can't relate, but I'm looking at it.
I wanted to see what it was.
You damn right you wanted to see.
But I really don't see no issue with it, man. Like it's just a woman, you know, transitioning to, I guess, you know, natural or looking jammed up to, you know, putting on some glam or having her face beat. But I don't see nothing more to it. You know what I mean?
I got one. Can I just say one more thing? Okay, so there's a thing when women, they complain about being sexualized. Men always are, you know, the hyper toxic masculinity. We over sexualizing women. But women get on the internet and sexualize themselves. They contribute to the problem that they complain about. So I don't really think it's like, you know, I really don't think that's conducive to their issue. They don't want to be over sexualized. Then don't over sexualize yourself on the internet. You can't support it when it for you.
Yeah.
And then
That's a couple right there.
We see it, D.
Mike Nice.
It's an idea. Just giving you suggestions.
Mike, I want to hear your opinion on this one, man.
Yo, bro, I gotta be honest. I plead the fifth on this one, bro.
Nah, we not doing that. We ain't in court. You better talk.
I gotta tell you, I enjoy looking at it, but at the same time, I got a daughter, right? So speed it. Yo, D, I get it.
Ooh, oh, she busted her ass.
Last one, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
I just seen that one too.
I think going based on what we just talked about, double standard, is like I enjoy watching it when other people do it. You know what I mean? But if someone in my circle, whether it's a wife, girlfriend, daughter, does it, it will be a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm like, I don't know which side to really go because it's a double standard. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I could see somebody doing it and I'm like, okay, as long as it's not someone in my circle. You feel me? Like I care about. That's what I think about.
Cool. All right, Reem, like for me, right? I do think some of the women are like really reaching overboard, and that's where it becomes a problem for me, right? But I'm gonna tell you where it does become a problem for me. Like, you know, I could be home. Or I know you guys are probably home with y'all women too, and when they're going out, they're like, babe, take a picture of me, right? And they feel so good that they look good, they start doing ow. So it makes them when women get dressed up and they look at themselves and feel a certain way, they have a different energy. And I think that's all this is just an energy from what I'm like on a normal day to I'm dressed up and how I feel. So I just have an issue with when some women take it way too far.
Overboard, right.
Yeah, but like the women that are just like, you know, this is what I look like regularly, and then when I'm feeling good and I got good energy, this is what I look like. That it don't bother me.
There you go.
The joints I came across, they seem like confidence boosters, man. That's it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well said.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anytime a woman is dressed up,
Yeah.
OG Nia Lee got the best one. So I got
he does, but I want to give the gab. Give the gab. Talk to me, my brother.
Now I agree. Like any opportunity for women
to be tuning us out.
Like, what you talking about?
Give the gab tune us out. He never. He's like the kid in the class that's like tune us out. Teacher calling Yankees. Yeah, Yankees. Like yo, we were talking about.
I told you I can't read, damn it.
Yeah, one time I busted my ass. Yeah.
Go ahead, Gab.
I was captain. I got sisters, man, and I got sisters, and I got a bunch of women. So, any opportunity for women to like,
you have a bunch of women.
A harem, nigga.
Did you say?
That's a harem.
Oh, he ain't talking about a harem chain.
That's a harem.
Solomon, nigga. Solomon.
Walk like a dog, a big dog.
King Solomon over there.
You know what I mean? So at any time they can feel good about themselves, it's one less job for me, bro. It's one less thing I got to do. It's genius.
I appreciate that, man. Last but not least, Steph, I've been waiting. I left you last on purpose, just so you know. You ready. So go ahead, get him.
I love it. Look, I don't gotta worry about it because I only got one daughter and she has no rhythm. She's never gonna do this shit because she has no rhythm. She's never even gonna think about it. She doesn't listen to hip hop. She's only black by skin color, so I don't even have to worry about this. She looks at this and she just laughs. She'll never do it. Now me personally,
so you're enjoying it without a problem.
No problem. Now my lady can't do the BUSSIT challenge. No, thank you. But I watch it.
Not even the tasteful one that like Greg said. There's some tasteful. The one Dion just showed you with the couple, that was a tasteful BUSSIT challenge.
But that one? Oh no,
that's a lot of tasting.
That's a couple with one person.
Yeah, the other person. That's couples.
Honestly, the best one I've seen is the one by Monica. When
Monica, what the hell is she bossing?
Exactly.
You kidding me? I don't want to see that. It's like watching a broom do the BUSSIT challenge. I do not want to see a broom do the BUSSIT challenge.
We're not body shaming.
Let me tell you something, though. Here's my honest thing, though. Because of COVID, we've had push-up challenges and don't rush challenge and all these challenges. And the only problem I have with these challenges are, and even verses, we haven't found a way to monetize this stuff, and we just put it out, and then the others, the colonizers, they take our shit and run with it.
No, wait, they monetize verses. Verses is monetized. You see that Ciroc in the background? No, they monetize the hell out of verses.
Have we monetized that?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
After the third one, right? After the third.
Yeah, it took a minute.
They got hip. After,
It went on Apple TV. They picked it up.
Right.
And again,
that's big business.
We
that's
do
business now.
We monetize off because the artist wins. These artists would not win if it wasn't for a lot of these artists. No one would give them the time of day if they wouldn't listen, if they didn't have these challenges.
We are the culture. We are the cool. Even the Junebug challenge. Everybody sitting there doing this.
Oh, I'm definitely not doing that.
Yeah. Everybody doing it.
I'm definitely not doing
that.
The minute 20 of us do it, the whole world want to do it because we do it. Everything we do, no matter how stupid it is, no matter how much it don't make sense, the minute we do it, it's automatically cool. We just gotta monetize.
It makes me very uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable with that challenge.
I am definitely not doing that goofy shit.
Very, very uncomfortable. It's too much going on. It's too much going on in that challenge.
No, hold on.
Way too much.
It's too much cooning going on, man.
That's what I'm saying. Buffooning.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
We definitely gonna save that for the next show. So we don't want to go into the cooning thing because we can save that for the next show. We're gonna wrap it up, but I definitely want to touch on the double standard piece that Mike touched on. There is a double standard because if there was a BUSSIT challenge for men where men are, taking their shirts off and stuff like that, as much as we could say our partners really wouldn't want that, there wouldn't be that conversation. It would be like, damn, like, yeah, I'm so proud of the men for coming out and doing all of this nonsense. So it's crazy because it's a double standard. Men would actually be glorified for showing their chest and taking their shirt off and doing shit like that.
I think one of my listeners was like, yo, what if they was to throw that deep?
They call it
toxic. One mic. Come on, Steph. What are you doing?
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead, John.
One of my listeners was like, yeah, what if fellas had to throw that D challenge? Fellas be doing it all over the place and nobody would say nothing. It's a double standard. Like let women do their thing. Like, come on. Like
people would say something. So I think that it is a double standard because if we did it, then the conversation become toxic masculinity. Why can men get on there and show their chest and we can't? We get censored. Like that'll become the conversation.
Well, we won't get censored, but women get censored.
Women take off their shirt and show their chest, they get censored. But if men do it, we don't. So then the conversation becomes toxic masculinity.
Does anybody want to touch on this before we wrap up? Because it does look like somebody. I see Greg looked eager to say something, so I might let him get the mic and finish.
Talk about them titties, Greg. Talk about them titties.
I'm just laughing because for Cass to define double standard, he said a man showed his chest versus a woman showed his chest. Come on, bro, really?
Yo, Cass, man, go ahead, man. Do what you do, brother. Do an Instagram joint, man. Do what you do.
Titties.
Toxic masculinity. That's the thing, man.
Yo, Cass, you batting 0 tonight.
That's another topic, though. That's another topic. You're right.
You my guy, though.
You didn't just see that they trying to change the way you can't even say mother or brother or sister. You gotta say sibling. You didn't see that?
No, I definitely seen it, but that's another show.
Yeah,
we'll definitely touch on that. But yo, fellas, this one, to be honest with you, I can't believe this time went by so fast. I would like to lead with, I want to do a checkout. We finished with a checkout. So how you guys felt about the show, or whatever mood you feel, whatever you was feeling before that. How did this show make you feel after, and where you guys are and so forth. So we're gonna set it off with the guest of honor in the West spot, my man Robin 19. What is your thoughts on the show? How you feeling? And
I think we need like a wet spot question to end out on. That's what I'm feeling. I think we need a closer, like a wet spot exclamation point.
Yes.
What y'all got for that one?
Yeah.
Since you came up with it, give the gab. You gotta give the gab, my brother.
Perfect.
Nah, don't scratch your head now.
Perfect. Let's do something we didn't think about before. Now,
MC, I'm gonna reach for my lifeline. MC,
save us, MC.
Hit him with a wet spot question.
Because here's the guy in the back of the class. He got an idea.
Yo, Ro, you did?
He went to go get a bottle. He be back. He went to go get the bottle.
All them bottles are empty. We've been catfish. I've been looking for catfish. All these bottles are empty.
No, yo, peep the Henny bottle. That shit ain't empty.
That ain't. That's that penny Henny.
Yo, Ro, man. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, see,
Penny Henny.
I had a good question for Ro, too, bro.
That's why he left. He said, oh, no, let me get out of here.
Those acoustics, you know what I'm saying?
I want no parts of Penny Henny.
Henny.
No, I think the West spot needed a West spot. I think he might pop back in, but the West spot needed a West spot question, exclamation.
Yo, I had a
great idea to have at 10.
Yo, the thing though, the Michael B. Jordan question, you gotta be a confident dude to walk into the room.
We had this conversation back when Reggie Bush
can't think about we can't think about it that way. Who's the most confident dude out there, right? Who's the most confident dude, right? Nigga had 4 kids with Shorty, and he saw her getting cum inside her mouth, bro.
Well, technically, Kanye didn't have those kids.
Oh, son, chill, bro. What are you talking about?
Yo, no. I will submit that celebrities don't give a fuck.
Nah, I agree with you.
They don't give a fuck.
Really don't.
It's so insidious. It's so insidious. They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah. What I would
know. Bro, you sideways. All right, you good now, baby.
West spot question. And look, and I just came up with a West spot question due to that. Thank you. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you get it, Mike, but I do have a wet spot question.
Go ahead. If you have it, go ahead, big bro.
Wet spot question. So you dating you're in a relationship with your woman
or man.
No.
Hey,
I'm saying you're in a relationship with you're in a relationship with your lady, and then you find a tape, a sex tape, is not you.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's old. It's an old tape. It's old. It's 19. Isn't maybe
I'll try it
19. Yo, is it 19? Is it 20 years old? 19?
2000, no, I was gonna say it was dated. It's dated. It's dated.
2008.
Right.
Yeah, when she wasn't a minor.
Before we met each other.
When she was grown, not a minor.
Right. She was of 20. She was of age. What you do?
What would I do?
Yes, sir.
Shit.
Watch it.
Yo, yeah. Listen, I'll be like, yo, I want to make one. I want to make one too. But when we finish, you know what I'm saying, we just gonna make sure it's in the attic or, you know what I'm saying, like.
Oh, so you keeping it?
You okay with it?
You put it in you're gonna put it in the attic, or you leaving it out of your house?
Oh, we talking about the tape? I'm talking about the tape, the footage.
You found the footage of her.
Somebody else.
I found the footage of her.
Of her.
Somebody else.
With
another guy from back in the day.
Back in the day.
Oh, face change.
Wait. You said wait. First you said found a tape. Like, is this like a VHS tape? Are we doing that? You said found a tape.
I found
like a Betamax. Like a Betamax.
I found it. I think we're gonna have that discussion though.
Okay.
We're gonna have that discussion.
Wait, what discussion though? Old. It's 10 years old. What discussion you have?
Oh, I'm still gonna ask, like, yo, what was going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on around that time?
Why though? Why?
It has nothing to do with you, right?
Yo,
she didn't even know you. She didn't even know you.
I'm gonna have to get off my chest, man. It's gonna be easy.
Tell you why? Because everybody was somebody told you before.
That's the question. Does it matter if the dude was her committed relationship or a random?
Would it matter? Nah, it wouldn't matter.
How about this?
I don't think it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter.
You still gotta have a conversation.
You know what? It was in the past. It was like before me. It could have been like in her young days. You know what I'm saying? When she was a breastfed child, went around.
So why would that be a discussion though?
I want to flip it.
You know what? It will probably be a discussion at that time. Feeling the way I would feel,
I agree.
I would probably just bring it up. That would just be like impulse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I have time to think about it, I agree. I probably wouldn't say anything because at that time, we in a later time of years, later age, we probably already established and all that.
What would you do with the tape?
I wouldn't even want to revisit that.
What would you do with the tape?
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna have that shovel, go in the backyard, bury that shit.
Yo,
bury that shit.
Ring 101.
It's a tape. Who has a VCR? Like,
that's how long it was. That's how long it was.
That's how long it was.
Who has a VCR? Like, you don't even need to bury it.
I want to flip it. I think I could do something with this. Now, how about this? Ring 101. You at home? You on a computer, right? And you go into the video, you go into the email, and she left her email open, and you see an old email, and it's a video, right? And it's like 5 years ago. Now let's say you see this video.
That's not old, man.
All right, 7 years ago, before you, and you see her doing things with her ex that she wouldn't do with you.
Oh.
And not only that, at the end of the day, you see he's bigger than you.
Oh man,
the wet spot is not really.
Is this
just got real. That's different.
Hold on,
check please. Check please.
That's for real. Shit just got different.
If this you played with the navigator again.
You question
her. Is wet.
Why won't you do this with me? But I just found a video of you doing it with your ex or whoever this dude is, and he's bigger than you.
Hey, yo, this joint don't got a time limit, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Mike is about to end it. Yo, Mike, you want to end it, and we can just finish the conversation. Or if you want to
get into like
this is the wet spot. This is the wet spot episode.
Hold on. That question got so hot. I was like, yo, I think it's time to go.
Right.
Wet spot episode.
You want to know what? I don't think
doing.
we know how to handle that situation right there, man. That situation, like Rose said, it'll still just off an impulse, you're gonna have a conversation. Although you may not mind because it was before you, you're gonna have a conversation, but not like a "what are you doing" conversation. Like word. So you be doing the African squat and shit like that. Like that kind of combo.
And yo, I will say, if you're comparing penis size, there's a much deeper conversation to be had. Like, come on, like that's a lot. That's a lot.
I see myself.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I can't. I'm not gonna like words. So you know. So he a whole shower, not a grower. I told you. I don't think I'm gonna have that combo.
Showing a lot. Yo,
he's getting smashed by Dingo.
I cannot wait to host a future session because that's a lot. Like, let's just table that for a minute.
Yo,
a lot.
On that note, yo, this is a wrap of another wonderful episode of the MaTuRe EjAcuLaTioN. Give it up to the West Spot member, my man Robin 19.
Hey, Kenny Romero.
Hopefully,
ready. Strong J.
Hopefully, we can get you back when we can't find another West Spot member. But yo, we out, bro.
Go Ravens.
Just can't believe it's
Oh, baby.
another night of these thoughts. Can't get this out of my head. Yeah. Somebody said they saw you. The person you were kissing wasn't me, and I would never ask you. I just kept it to myself. I don't wanna know. If you're playing me, keep it on the low. 'Cause my heart